Hi everybody. So this is a special little video here. This is all about screw-ups. So this is the right tank, which we completed a while back, whenever that was. And, oh yeah. So one of the things that hadn't happened was, so my friend Ted and I finished sealing up the back baffle and riveting it on, as well as all of the top attached brackets to the rear spar. Anyway, when that was done, so there's 7 attached brackets on the back of the back of the tank. All the ones starting from the most inboard rib out face towards the inboard section. We'll just say what they face it. There's an explanation. I'm not even going to go into it. They face in one direction. The outboard two brackets face the other direction. So I had lined those up on the back of the baffle when we were doing it, and had explained that they were supposed to go the other way. There was a miscommunication at some point, and the 2 outboard brackets were turned around so that they faced the same way as the other 5. I didn't catch it at the time. I don't know why. Was just focusing too much on talking and not actually doing my job, which is ironic. I can't actually show it to you because lost the footage as well. That's always nice. I hate it when I lose footage. I hate it. It's my buddy Colin to come check it out. So the good news is that the very outboard bracket, the one that I'm doing right now, so that one actually is very simple. You can just drill that out. Because the flanges are on the outside of the tank, you don't have to worry about anything being on the inside, and you can just turn it around and re-rivet it in after you drill them out, which you just saw me do. So the second to end bracket, however, is not very easy to get to because it definitely has, pop rivets that the heads are inside the tank. And those heads, as you look from the inside, are covered in sealant. Now, I called fans, and of course got their customer support line, and told them my situation. Apparently, I'm not the first person to have ever done this. So you can very simply, when you're doing this, you can drill them out because they're pop rivets, but you do it in a very specific order. You take a number 40. So these are originally number 30 holes that have the pop rivets in them. So what you do is you start with a number 40 drill bit, and you just drill through the center of it just to get most of it out. You kind of just core it down the center, but you don't go through. You don't go through because these are self-contained pop rivets. There's no hole. That's part of the way that it stays watertight. Anyway, you drill through with a number 40, which is what you see me doing right here. And then you do a number 30 behind it, just long enough until the head will pop off, which isn't long. So you can kind of feel it when it starts going through. You just stop, and you can pop that head off. Then, all I had to do was take a punch. I use a 3/32 punch, and just one tap right on top, and you'll see it just fall right on out. So it's a simple process. Number 40, then number 30, tap the head out. So you'll see me here in a second try to shake. So I finalized drilling them all. And so I wanted to get those little nubs out. So you'll see me shaking the tank here. And it's funny because when I shook it out, it sounded like there was only one left. So I figured, I got them all except for one. And I couldn't find it. So you'll see me pull the stats out here from the wall and get them out. Funniest thing, all of them had basically bunched up into one. The little heads from all of the rivets had just, all their sealant had touched each other and had adhered to each other. So anyway, crisis averted. Vance, like they told me, you don't have to open up a baffle in the back. You can just drill them out. He said if you don't get them all, it's not going to be a big deal because if your fuel strainer allows something like that through, you got bigger problems than just having a tiny little rivet head somewhere. So, anyway, now we're done with the tank total, and the seal still works. I double checked. So anyway, I will see you next time.